On his way home, Daniel found an old black bag by the roadside. He opened it and froze. It was filled with money. Daniel lived with his mother in a tiny, humble home. They had very little, but his mother always made sure he felt loved. Every morning, she lovingly prepared Daniel for school, reminding him that kindness was more valuable than money. Later that afternoon, Daniel walked home from school, carrying his little backpack. The streets were quiet, and although he was tired, he felt peaceful as he made his way home. Suddenly, Daniel noticed an old black bag lying by the roadside. Curious, he looked around to see if anyone was nearby. Seeing no one, he cautiously picked it up, wondering what could be inside. Daniel slowly opened the bag and froze. Inside were thousands of dollars. His heart raced as he stared at the money, realizing it could change his family's life forever. As Daniel walked home, he kept thinking about the money. He imagined buying food and everything his family needed. For a moment, he felt hopeful. But then he looked at the bag again and realized this money belonged to someone else. Daniel quietly returned home, holding the black bag close. His mother immediately noticed something was wrong. When Daniel opened the bag and showed her the money, she was shocked. He told her that he had found it by the roadside on his way home from school.
Mom,
Daniel told his mother how much the money could help their family. She gently said, "Son, money can solve many problems, but honesty makes you a better
love
person."
will always guide
Daniel
us.
listened quietly, deeply moved by her words. Daniel looked at the money, then at his mother. Slowly, he closed the bag and held it close. He was beginning to realize that doing the right thing was worth more than keeping the money. Daniel opened the bag again and noticed a wallet hidden among the money. He picked it up and opened it, hoping it might contain a clue to the bag's owner. Inside the wallet, Daniel found an ID card, a photograph, and a business card. He carefully checked each one and realized they all belonged to the same person. Determined to return the money, Daniel studied the cards carefully. He followed the clues, checked the address, and searched for the owner. Finally, Daniel found the owner's address. He felt relieved. Now he knew where to return the money. He carefully put everything back, closed the bag, and prepared to find its rightful owner. Daniel followed the address, carrying the old black bag tightly in his hands. When he reached the house, he took a deep breath, looked at the bag, and nervously knocked on the door. After a moment, the door opened. A worried businessman appeared, looking exhausted and anxious. Daniel quietly held up the black bag. The man's eyes widened in disbelief, then filled with overwhelming relief. The businessman recognized the bag immediately. With tears in his eyes, he said, "My entire life was inside that bag." It held his business money and important documents. He had been desperately searching for it everywhere.
Thank you so much, Daniel.
Daniel handed the bag back to the businessman. He checked everything inside and found it all safe. Deeply grateful, he realized Daniel could have kept the money, but chose to do the right thing. He gently thanked Daniel with a heartfelt smile. The grateful businessman offered Daniel a reward, but Daniel gently refused. "No, sir.
No, sir.
I only did what was right."
I only did
businessman
what was right.
Deeply impressed by Daniel's honesty. Daniel gave a humble smile and asked for nothing in return. The businessman was deeply touched by his honesty. As Daniel walked home, the man watched him with grateful tears, knowing Daniel had made the right choice. The businessman gently said, "You didn't return my money because you wanted a reward. That's exactly why you deserve one." Daniel listened with emotion as the businessman promised to help him and his mother build a better life. The businessman told Daniel's mother about his son's honesty. She became emotional and proud. He then helped the family with food, essentials, school supplies, and financial support. Slowly, their simple life became more stable and comfortable. Daniel's honesty had given his family a brighter future. Daniel stood beside his mother, grateful for their new beginning. His honesty had brought them hope, peace, and a brighter future. Daniel learned that doing
Daniel
the right
learned
thing
that doing the
isn't
right
always
thing
easy,
isn't
but
always
honesty
easy.
can be worth
But
more
honesty
than all the money
is worth
in the
more
world.
than all the money in the world.
What would you do if you found a bag full of money? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe to Dreamland Stories for more heartwarming stories.